Hand fan.
We forgot our fans. What's on? Well, you're all here and you're our fans. So you are substituting the actual fan that we forgot to bring here. So anyway, hello, lovelies, and welcome back to Mama G here. It's Mama G here and not a doctor, Dr. Rusty Blades. And let us know in the chat when you can see us. Don't forget your thummies. It doesn't cost you anything. Just live a little DNA. We appreciate it. It helps with Al Gore and his rhythms and Annie Lennox's. Allegedly. Allegedly. Oh, it looks like we could be seen. But can we be heard?
Hand fan.
Hand fans. And the first person in the house today was Denise Lee. Hello, Denise. And Leslie's Crochet Corner. Hello. Rebecca McCauley. How are you today, Rebecca? Hello, Melissa Knox. 3 times. I'm not going to sing it. And my little goblin niecey is here. Hello, Mombi. How are you? Frizzy B. Starbucks. I have a question about that. We'll talk about that allegedly in a second. Let's see who are Bendy Jendy's in the house. I'm reading off my phone. Obviously, you know that, but I felt the need to tell you. Anyway,
yeah, that okay. Bendy bingo.
Hello, Mary. Mary Winch. Mama Winch is in the house. I said hi to Denise. Let's see. Heidi B. Hello. Hello. Welcome in. Jen's Hobby Nook is saying hello to everybody as always. That's always so wonderful. Jen, you made it to a live. Well, hello and welcome in. It's wonderful to see you. And thank you for being here. Hello, Kathy. Little hot out today, huh, Kathy? The sun was shining and we're going to have a heat wave. I know a lot of y'all are going to be having a really rough week coming. Let's see, did I miss Guinea Joe? Hello, darling. And let's see here, anybody? Mandy, hello, Mandy. It's good to see you. And thank you for being here. Hello, Marie, and hello to Pauline. Big hugs to you, Pauline. Hello, Emily and Pinko Pal. I know I love the fact that other people call you Pinko Pal now that we screwed your name up so badly. Hello, Diane. Diane's in the house. Hello, Sherry. Welcome in. And Scandalous Sandra's here. Mary Mayhem is here. Arrow Lover's here. Oh my gosh. Barbara, we're going to do it. Bodine, because I just like saying it. I know it's French and I'm saying it incorrectly. And let's see who else. Noelle Doulafleur is here. Hello, Mariana. Hello, Sam with the needles and hooks. Hello, Sunita, you beautiful woman. You're so beautiful. Suzanne is in the house. Anna Banana's in the house. Let's see who else we got here.
Person.
I said hi to Jen.
Oh, you said hi to Jen.
Yeah, and Brad's here. Hello, Brad. And Pinko Pal, I said hi. Sherry, hello, Angela. It's good to see you. And thank you, as always, for being here and being so supportive. Hello, Candy. And yeah, I think I got everybody. If I missed you, it's never intentional. It's just that my eyes are bad and I'm old. And there's that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So hello to all those that are here, and thank you so much for spending your afternoon with us. We appreciate it.
Hi, Pauline.
Hello, Pauline. And all you lurkers. We always forget to say hello to the lurkers because we know you are lurking.
Lurkers too.
Yeah, the lurkers are the best.
Yeah, so we have some just like fun things to chat about today. The word of the day is related to 2 different stories. So we're going to tell a story and then another story.
Yeah.
And you'll have to figure out what's
it's a noun.
Thing.
Okay, so if you don't know what the word of the day is, we pick a word of the day, something new that we started here. And so randomly in the chat, just start throwing out words. And usually I'll give you the part of speech, which it is a noun, person, place, thing, or an idea. And we will tell stories. And as people guess, it generates comments, which is good for algorithm and Annie Lennox. And also it's fun. And then we will let you know what the word is, and everybody could write it. And then you get the winner of that gets 10 entries in the monthly appreciation. So it's not island. I love that people just throw the island out there. But yeah.
Yeah, so we have a very small amount of housekeeping. Oh, thank you, Candy Joe.
Oh, Candy Joe, thank you so much. Much appreciated.
A little bit of housekeeping, and then we have a fun surprise, and then we have some more stuff. Yeah. And then we're just going to, hang out like we always do.
Yeah. Hello, man.
There's very few notes, as per usual. Yeah. There's very few.
We don't even prepare anymore. It's like, this is like, we're just hanging out with friends. So it's not like we have to prepare.
Yeah, we're definitely nice to each other behind the scenes. Yeah, so we hit 4K, as I think most everyone here should know by now. Super excited.
4K.
We will be continuing the refer a friend program, because if
Yes.
we hit every 50 we hit over the 4,000 between now and our party, which is going to be the end of August,
Hello,
we're
Kirsten.
going to add another gift to gift away during it. So
Yeah.
not to the same person, but
There'll be an additional
yeah,
gift.
so for every
another
50,
winner.
another winner will happen. And that's just specifically for the refer a friend things. We will have plenty of in-house stuff and other exciting things.
Absolutely.
Who
And we
knows?
did decide
We
we're
might be
going
in
to do
constant.
we're going to do the actual big 4K extravaganza podiversary. We're going to do that on a Wednesday night, but we feel like we're going to also do some on Saturday as well, because not everybody can make it to Wednesdays. Not every Saturday people make it to Wednesdays. Not every Wednesday people make it to Saturday. So we will accommodate to both of those days. Hello, Crochet and Chill.
It's definitely nothing written because
Chilling.
Mama G cannot be scripted,
Nothing's written,
which is fun.
I don't script.
Hi, Farfan.
Unless I'm Moira the mug.
Love
Yeah.
you, Farfan.
Farm fan.
Speaking of Moira the mug, I do have the Moira the
Melissa,
mug book dictionary. It's not actually
I
the
know. I
dictionary;
can't
it's
wait
just
to
the
look
dictionary
through
of
that.
curious
Yeah.
words.
What time is it where you are, Sharon? I love it. Oh, you're using the yarn. I'm so glad. That was so nice. That worked out so perfect.
Yeah, and anybody that ever wants to either email me finished things
Yeah.
from our yarn or join the Facebook group Mama G, Mal, Ampersand, the and thing, more, and share it there. Anybody that's in that group, you can share anything you want on it.
Oh, definitely drop your drops. Pick one another up. Yes. Yeah, I don't go on the face thing very much. I'm not a big Facebooky type of person. I don't do a lot of other social media. So hello, Karen. So I'm not very engaged in that.
Yeah.
So it's mostly her. So there you go. And I'm trying to think what else we have. So enter me.
Enter me is also still going.
Yeah.
So what
To
we're
the end of the
saying
month.
with the enter me is go back to any old video
Close, Kathy.
and type enter me on it. And please do let it run. You don't have to actually watch it if you don't want to, but please do let it run for the watch hours because of until we get videos going back up again. I don't have internet again, so we're on my mobile hotspot from my phone, and we're watching DVDs. So fingers crossed that this next internet that's coming is going to work for us.
That's right, Kat. Brad, I'm a diva. I have other people take care of that. I just don't have the time.
Just don't have the time.
I'm just too busy being fabulous. Hello, Regina. It's good to see you. Yeah. So definitely enter me going to the old videos.
But yeah, even if you don't sit there and physically watch them, letting them run, we appreciate.
We appreciate it because we've been screwing up, and I just really, and we talk about mental health here a lot, and a lot of I had a huge setback about a month ago. I'm getting better, but it's slow moving, and I'm not pushing myself because I don't want to cause any more anxiety. That anything I can do to alleviate any kind of anxiety, I'm going to do that. And sometimes making videos is a little overwhelming to me. And so I've just not been making them. And I've been doing the shorts. I've been showing you the chickens and all that kind of stuff. But you guys are close with the Kathy's close with the fox, but not a fox. Yeah. So just, that's why we're asking with the enter me, because plus we didn't monetize. I think you might've said that and I'm repeating you like a parrot.
Yeah, well, no, I didn't mention that we didn't monetize.
Yeah, because we had a bunch of them that we didn't monetize, so we lost all those hours of the.
Sally, are you saying if you re-watch old lives? Absolutely. If you play an old live, that counts. And like I said, even if you don't sit and watch it, that's a good amount of watch hours for us. So enter me on. It's any of the older videos. If not on like the ones we just post, but any of the older videos, go back. And if you go way back,
somebody got it.
Oh, nice. If you go way back and you haven't watched our channel in the beginning. Like we found notes.
Oh my gosh, yeah, these are so hysterical.
We're going to look at this at some point. We found notes from one of our originally trying to what are we going to talk about? This has to be in the book it was in.
Oh, it's over 3 years.
This has to be 3 years ago.
Yeah, this is when we first started the channel.
Yeah.
Gus was too funny in the coop. Yeah. Oh my gosh. He is like the supervisor of everything. And I don't know if you've seen the what I just dropped with this bear that we'll talk about, but the deer that's in that video that I walked out to show you just to look for the bear. I was filming and the deer was right there. That's one of Gus's wildlife friends, because he makes friends with all the animals. And I can't believe Cassie's making a sweater. I can't wait. You got to let me. Well, I'll look at it on your video. Yeah. Somebody did get the word. A couple people got the word. Yeah. Yes. We'll let you all know what it is. We're not going to keep it a secret for long. We'll just keep typing stuff because it looks good just type whatever you want as long as it's YouTube friendly. Yeah. Yeah. So there's that. So we have the 4K or the 4-year pod. That's not until August, but we tried early to get it going. So yeah, still do refer a friend. We appreciate that. I know Yarn Barf is not here, or I like to call her Yarn Barf. She actually shouted us out real nice on her one of her videos. Hello, Valley of the Dawns. To Heidi B, did I say hello? If not, if yes, hello again. So I get that confused. If not, hello again, but that doesn't make sense. So there's that. Yeah, a couple of you.
I will take this bag from you for the very first time, or as usual.
Or as usual, yes. Remember absolutely, I think. Yes.
Remember that movie?
Yeah. But I don't remember.
I do not wear shoes. When I wear shoes, I slip and I fall.
Oh, Birdcage. Yep. Yes. Birdcage. What a great movie. Birdcage.
Yeah. So
I'm going to get quote removed. Oh my goodness. Getting a quote removed. Hello, Nessa. Infinitely Zero. Thank you for coming in. I got to catch up on your videos, girl. I haven't been watching a lot of videos, so if you have them and I haven't been there, it's not personal. And ouch. Okay, ouch. Yeah, I don't know if you could see on this finger right here. I was moving wood and a big piece of sliver went in, broke as I was throwing the piece of wood, and there's a piece of wood stuck in that crevice, and it's affecting my ability to do anything. I can't dye yarn because it's open. I don't want to get acid dye in there. Hello, Linda. But also crocheting.
There's some mix that you're supposed to be able to put it in. That
I was soaking it in salt water, but I don't know. That didn't really do much. And
I think it's like baking soda. It's like baking soda.
Yeah, I'll try that. Salt water and baking soda.
Or if anybody has any
Diane.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me do Alyssa and I. They wouldn't let Alyssa and I do the thong song when we were in middle school.
Yeah,
middle school.
The middle school talent show. They wanted to do the thong song, man, and the school said no. I was all for it. Actually, I made the outfits for you when you did do My Boyfriend's Back. Yeah, I designed all the outfits for the girls. They all matched. They looked great.
Well, I mean, we're pretty much done with.
Yeah, we're done. Pretty much done with the howdies.
Should we open the basement door?
Tina's a hooker. Yeah, somebody's here. Somebody's in the basement. We should let them out of the basement. It's creepy down there with lots of spiders. You haven't been recording videos either?
That's my mouse. I forgot my mouse.
She's got to go get their mouse. So Nessa's not been recording. Yeah, I know. I just don't feel like it. I really just don't feel like it. Yeah, the thong song is a classic. We should listen to that again. Play that. We can't play it on here because love your top. Yeah,
basement's coming up.
Here, let me just show real quick. I've got a long cardigan shirt, and I've got my little rainbow skirt. So I'm all rainbowed out as usual.
So we've got our
banana.
Hello.
How's the sound? I want us to let us know if one of us is shouting and the other's not.
Hi, Jen. Mm-hmm. That's so exciting.
I'm just reading. Yeah, she has a Annie. Look, I got Anna banana. All right, so for the word of the day, I believe Diane Major was the first one to get it. If I
think so too.
Caught that correctly. So yes, it is a noun. It is a creature of the night and the day. And
well, here, let me tell another story.
Let's tell a quick story.
So,
this is a cool story.
Are we going to do the one I found? Okay, so And I know not everybody. There's an echo. Sounds good. Echo. We'll see if there's an echo.
Okay, let's.
I know not everybody follows random animal stories, but I do. And 2 years ago, there was a black bear, and it was a cub that got its head, like the top of a 5-gallon barrel. It's got its head stuck through the hole of the barrel. And people would see it on their trail cams and report it, but they weren't able to catch up with it. So for 2 years, this bear has just been existing with its neck growing, and it's stuck in
a
this
lid. Hello, Candy.
And
Candy.
Finally, somebody saw it and immediately called the DNR and got wildlife technicians out there, and people knowing that this was a problem had already gotten all the supplies. So they were like ready for this. So after 2 years, they finally got this lid off of this bear's neck,
gosh,
and a tracker in them so they can keep track to make sure that he's healing okay and everything. But yeah, that's
I'm
very happy because I followed this story. So probably not 2 years ago, but at least like a year and a half, I remember hearing about this. So to have like the bear finally be free.
And it was a cub when it got its head in there. So how uncomfortable for this big round plastic lid and its head, and somehow he survived for 2 years. And as he's growing, I don't want to go too much into it, but he survived, and they were able to, they got him out. I mean, it was, he's doing great. A little bit, was infected and whatnot. So they were saying, instead of putting a collar, like a lot of the bears, they put collars on. For him, they didn't put a collar. They just tagged his ear because, they didn't want to, do more to his neck. He had enough neck issues. So there's that. So Rusty's doing something.
Oh.
But yeah. So if you saw the video that I dropped, Rusty and Craig were out in the backyard.
Yes. So we were out in the backyard.
This was last night.
We had the dogs out, and those of you that have seen my backyard, I have the red building and then what we call the deer pea barn. Sorry to be in your head, but this is where my map is.
I'm the deer pea barn.
That's the deer pea barn.
Right. Hi, Vicky.
And then the hangar, it came through the gate. Let's just be right. It came through the gate.
No,
it came through the gate and around the deer pea barn.
I'm still the deer pea barn. Okay.
In between the hangar and there, and went into the neighbor's yard. But Craig was just like, black bear, like, get the dogs. And like, Cam was excited.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the dogs inside. I immediately went outside with my camera to follow it. I was like creeping around the truck. But yeah, it just went through our neighbor's yard
towards my yard.
Yes.
So
that's the last I've seen it.
So I get a call from Craig. Black bear's on his way your way. Now, this is probably the same adolescent that's been cruising around the last few years. I did drop a video, I think last year, of him eating the deer food block, and he's scratching his head because he's trying to figure out how to get, to break it up. He was literally right off my porch. And the year prior, this is the fourth or fifth encounter I had in my backyard with the deer. He was on my porch, because I had a water container that I used to water the plants on the porch, and he was sniffing all on that. And then I have a video of him running up into the backwoods. Well, so now I've got chickens back there, so I'm a little bit concerned. And I went outside, and that's the deer that is friends with Gus was out there. So this morning. So then Scruffy was barking last night. We looked, didn't see anything. Hello, Bonnie. Didn't see anything. Yada yada blah blah. But what's that?
When it comes to the bear thing.
Oh yeah, brown lie down, black attack. That's for sure. Anyway, so I go, and the man that's downstairs is the man that lives here sometimes is down the bottom part of the yard, and he's working on the new coop, the fortified coop. And as I'm coming back up, I see this dish in the wood, like in the yard, and I'm like, I do bring food out to the animals. And I think, hi, peoples, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Sending love and kisses. So So I'm like, did I put a dish out for the animals? Because usually I just dump the food onto the ground. So I go over there and I get it. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is the water bathing thing from this. I just bought this
It
summer.
was really nice.
A really nice haul. It's in some of the videos. A bird feeder with a bird bath, and you can hang the feeder, and then it's got a hanging thing, and then it's got a little mesh thing that's attached to it, and it's got 4 prongs. I had to dig a hole, bury it, put rocks on top of it. I turn, that's the watering thing for that. So I turn around and look, that darn thing's gone.
Ripped it out of the
The
ground.
freaking bear stole the entire 6-foot metal tower. I have just my birds.
I could just see you in the yard holding the dish,
And just
realizing what was happening, and then being like,
oh, Gwen,
oh, it's just gone.
it's gone. It's gone. So I did do a video. I'll drop it tomorrow or later tonight.
Yeah, in like a week or so, I'll go look around when there's.
I walked up and about, and I saw there's 2 areas. There's one area where the deer usually come in, and there's another area that looked like 2 paths. That probably was the bear, and that's where he's come in before. Hello, Darlene. Yeah, so the bear just, well, I think he took the whole thing because there was one of the little hanging ones where you lift the lid and you pour the bird seed in and they could just come and land and peck. And I think he couldn't figure out at that moment how to get it out of there. So he's like, well, I'll figure this out at home, and just ripped it out of the ground. And how he carried this 6-foot metal pole with these rings and things around it.
I'm
That
just
thing cost me
curious.
like $40, man. I just bought it.
I'm definitely going to be on a mission to go find it, especially because it's mushroom season. So we're going to be in your backyard anyway.
Yeah, it's probably destroyed, but you know.
If you haven't noticed a similarity between the story I told about the bear with the thing around the head and the story we just told about the bear in the yard,
was in my yard.
you probably
my
know the
property.
word of the day.
Is
But I will say, so
feeder.
after the phone call to Mama G to let her know the bear was going this way, Craig just looks at me and he's like, so, because I immediately get the dogs inside. I'm like, you need to call Mama G. We're looking in the front, watching the bear go through this yard after I try to find it in this on the side of the yard around the deer pea barn.
I know, I'm the deer pea barn today.
And, the second we noticed that the bear was like no longer there, Craig was like, do you want to like get in the truck and go look for it? So we did.
Yeah.
So we were like storm chasers, but like trying to chase
bear
the bear.
chasers.
We didn't see it, but what was nice is like I drove in the truck for the first part of it, but I love sitting in the back of pickup trucks. So on the way back down, because we went up on our hill, so on the way back down, I got to sit in the back of the truck.
And you remind me if I could, but anyway. So when I first moved here, I have a neighbor, and there's only one neighbor that I can't even see them. And an older gentleman. Anyway, so he comes over to my house, and at that time I was still doing photography. So he comes over my house in his quad, and he's like, Jenny, my name is Jenny. Jenny, get your camera. Come on, get your camera. So I grab my camera, which is right by my door, hop on the back of his quad. Now, mind you, there's no sissy bar on the back of this quad. So it's just me and nothing. And he takes me up. He's got like 150 property. Hi, Kimmy. He has like 150 acres of yards. Okay, so he takes me up, and there's photos. I got to find him, and I'll try to find him and share them with you. There's a mom bear with 3 little cubs, and we're talking little cubs, baby babies. And I'm sitting straddled behind him. Hi, Dee. I'm straddled behind him on his quad, and I'm snapping with the camera, which looked farther away because it, gives you that farther view. And, took the photos, and I've got a picture of the mama bear, and she gets up on her hind legs now. And there's
she in the
dump,
so.
And we're literally spit and hit away from this thing. And there's like a tree that had fallen down, and just peeking over the tree is one of the cubs. So I've got this photo, 11 months, Stella. Hello, Stella's mom.
And I know what it is, Diane. I don't know what I forgot.
I took those photos, and then we left, and I thought about it. I was like, if that bear started to charge, his name is Irv, my neighbor. Irv would have just gunned it. I would have fallen off and taken snapshots of me right prior to me being mauled to death by a mother bear protecting her cub. So yeah, so there's that. Afterwards, I'm like, gosh, the stupid mistakes we make. Thank you so much, Stella's mom.
That's a picture that would be on Mr. Ballin telling a story about most horrific pictures.
Places people shouldn't go but went and did anyway.
Oh, we should make
if you don't understand
children like stories, but like illustrations that are childlike, but about the scenarios you put yourself in.
Oh, I have so many.
Like we'll make it, but in that story you do actually fall off.
In
that story you do actually fall off, and we tell that. Or like that time that you were like, oh, I was on the side of the highway and this white wolf wanted to be my friend and it was looking at me and I wanted to open my door and let it in. To be my friend. I was like, you wanted to
contact it. I slowed down and we were just looking at one another, this big, beautiful wolf, and it was a highway. And I could have pulled over and opened my door. I wanted it to come in my car. And she's like, you don't do that. Hello, Cynthia. Yeah. I would have been mauled to death by that. I make a lot of stupid mistakes because I just assume everybody's nice. Oh, thank you for the gifted membership. Like, you guys rock. Hi, Aaron.
Oh, Aaron. We need to, unless you already know, you might already know.
Aaron's here. Dee, thank you so much. And as you guys know, any super chats, every gifted membership, everybody, each one of those gets an entry into the end of the month appreciation gift away. Hello, Yolanda. Yolanda's in the house, girl. I haven't seen you. I think I emailed you, like I said, saying hi to you because haven't seen you. I worry about people when I don't see them after a little bit, you know. So a couple people that I've been seeing, Trevor and Veronica and Brad's being sassy. And also Jeannie V. I haven't seen her. So we worry about yous. Anyway, yeah. So what are you doing today, Anna Banana?
I'm sitting in on a live.
Oh, there you go. That's fun.
I hope they're not wacky.
Yeah. Hope it's comfortable.
And I keep forgetting that I'm not just watching you, and I forget that I have to actually respond.
Verbally, yes. So you can just chat there. Getting into the shower. All right, you go take that shower, girlfriend. Hello, Bridget.
Still shower quotes.
What?
You go take that shower, girlfriend.
Use some sun. Lather it up. Don't get me going. Moira the mug's coming out.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking about that. We got to plan a new Bendy Bingo soon.
Yes, we need to do Bendy Bingo again. I'm gonna lean off and vape. So if that's on your Bendy Bingo card.
I think everyone here knows Bendy Bingo. If anyone here is confused by us saying that, ask and I'll explain it. But I'm not going to if I don't mind explaining it. So don't, if you want to know, please do ask. But I feel like everyone here knows.
Kimmy, that's my favorite thing to do. I know that's
oddly enough it is. Yes.
Yeah, I don't have a dish. I am the dishwasher in my family. Yeah, I actually don't mind washing dishes. Hello, Snail.
I don't mind washing dishes. I can't touch a sponge that's wet in the bottom of the sink, and I can't handle it on it.
Yeah. Or Craig likes to eat peanut butter, but he leaves like a lot of the peanut butter on the spoon and then puts it in like water, so it does that weird congealy thing, which is nasty. So
sorry, everyone, for that.
Sorry for that one. It's just peanut butter and water, but yeah, it just gets yeah.
I don't mind the act of doing the dishes. It's just I don't trust myself that it's actually clean enough to eat off of. So it's like if someone else is cleaning it, I don't have to see it. And then it's like, okay, I trust that it's clean. But if I did it, then I'm like, is it fully clean or is it just yeah.
I'm the opposite. I prefer to do the dishes because I know that I rinsed all the soap off and I wash it, but then I also feel to make sure I don't feel anything on the dishes. So yeah, that's why I don't even really have a dishwasher because
you would wash them the same way you wash them now and then run the dishwasher
and put them in the dishwasher.
Water.
Well, when I was a kid, that's what we did. We had to rinse off all the dishes and then put it in the dishwasher. That was, well, back in the day, the dishwashers weren't as good as they are now. Hello, Lisa Gillette. And now they're pretty good. But my ex-mother-in-law, hello Zoila, my mod extraordinaire. My mother-in-law used to just like leave stuff in the dishwasher. Like she'd have like Italian dressing in the glass, and it would be sitting there, and then she'd take it out and it was still the residue of all the stuff in there. So like now I'd rather just clean it myself with Brillo, not Brillo's, stainless steel. I don't
So
use Brillo.
anyway,
Yeah.
I hope you're all enjoying your snacks. And we're getting
Nobody's. I hope you already ate your lunch because I'm ruining everybody's meals. Sorry, folks. I know, but it just
we could talk about mold. We could talk about mold now.
Mold. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I know I bring up some subjects, but they're just thoughts that pop into my head.
I once had a real quick mold story. I once had black mold growing in one of my apartment rooms, so I had to sleep and live in the living room. And the landlord, who was a horrible landlord,
sorry, team,
at the time, just goes, "Well, we eat molds."
No,
and I was just like, "We don't eat black mold.
No,
like,
we can't even breathe black mold."
But that was his like response.
Not the same.
And he was standing in front of me when it happened. So it was
Diane's on there. D, please rinse off well. Rinse, recycle, repeat.
Repeat yourself. Repeat.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I do I would prefer to do the dishes.
I don't mind doing dishes that are rinsed off and a sponge that's been squeezed out.
Well, I do that for your sponge if I ever,
Yeah.
because I come and let the dogs out, so sometimes I'll do the dishes. I'm waiting for the dogs, and
So I appreciate you.
And I will rinse all the soap out of the sponge and then squeeze all the water out and then stick it maybe in the window so it dries more quickly. Yeah, and mold is bad. No, mold is bad. Trying to help Mark. Thank you, Diane. Do you read Diane's quote earlier about rinsing off? And she said she's trying to help Mark out. I love the fact that we're just grown-ups here.
Mm-hmm.
And I love our demented sense of humor.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. No aftertaste. Diane, you gotta move closer, man. Frizzy.
Welcome back, Frizzy. Yes, we let someone out of the basement.
Yes, look who's here. Yeah, she just figured she'd pop over. I know I am so overtired. We were talking about this earlier, how tired I am, but so I'm even more silly than normal silly.
I'm not surprised at all you watched Craig dry a plate with a shirt he was wearing. That sounds like a very Craig move.
Oh my gosh. I didn't see that. Yeah, no, I prefer to wash. You tend to wear gloves when you're doing dishes. I used to do that.
I always end up getting
Now
water
I
into the
don't.
gloves, and then
Yeah.
I just have a glove full of water.
Yeah, no, and I can't dye yarn because I got this cut on my finger now. I'm like,
Yeah, if anybody knows any good splinter things, I know there's
Yeah.
something with I think baking soda and something else. I think there's another
do I get
liquid
it
that
out?
goes in it, and then you hold your finger in it. It's supposed to help.
because it's deep. Like normally I just take a needle and I'll break the skin on top.
I just take an X-Acto knife until it's
Yeah, it went in this way
Yeah,
and then
that-
snapped. So it's not like it's flush is the word.
It's not like it's in your flesh.
It's in my flesh.
It's flushed in your flesh.
It's not flush in my
Not
flesh.
flush.
It's in there. It's in there darn good too. And I think it's pressure
Whatever.
treated, which I don't like. So it'll probably fester and come out by itself, but I don't have the time. I just don't have the time to wait. I want to
Just don't
crochet.
have the
man.
time.
Yeah, because it's affecting my crochet ability because I hit that part of my finger when I'm crocheting. And I can't dye yarn because I don't want to get
It's right
that
there in our
stuff in
finger.
there. It's right. I got to be careful. I don't want to be flipping anybody off. It's right
Yeah.
there.
Diane, I
Yeah.
was in the car one day, and who I was sitting with was talking to someone. I was actually in Petey's passenger seat, and I had gotten a really bad splinter hiking, and I just had my little neck knife because I didn't have my X-Acto knife. So before your knives, but some of my smaller knives, and it was just like sawing into the spot where the splinter was.
I tried, Emily.
Yeah, no,
I've been.
I go
trying.
very caveman
Right.
with my dealing with my issues, like trying to reset my own arm when I broke it and displaced
She
itself.
did.
I was Googling, I was YouTubing videos on how to do it.
Yeah. Then she drove herself to the emergency ward with a broken arm.
I had it in my sling thing. I had just my arm. I broke my arm had in a cast, and then less than 24 hours after getting it out of the cast, I was playing skip it with my hula hoop,
Slice a piece of
and I
okay, potato for 20 minutes. All right.
caveman,
Done.
and I tripped and fell and broke my arm and displaced it. So I had been left-handed for 6 months at that point, so it was easy to drag myself. A piece of ice.
Yeah, I mean it's deep. That's the problem.
Yeah, so I think you need like a
It's in-
soak of some kind.
Yeah, I think I try to soak it in warm, soapy. I mean, not soapy water. Oh, yeah, because I was doing dishes. But I try to soak it in the salt water. But I'll try some of these things because luckily it's not in the crack, so I can
not in my
bend that
crevice.
finger. But it's right up to it, and it's right at the spot where my crochet hook hits. Chop off the finger. Okay, thanks, Brad.
Yeah, just grow a new one.
What's that problem? I won't have a splinter, but I won't have the finger. Yeah. Well, maybe not. I need the finger. I don't know if I can crochet. Yeah, I'll just what do you call it? I'll soak it, but it's just like tender. Yeah. Brad, fresh. What a web we weave. Yeah, we do weave, but we do. I forget it. I'm not. We do. Oh, the tangled webs we weave.
We do be weaving some webs.
We be weaving
Some webs.
We be weaving. We be weaving them webs. Oh my God! I know I'm overtired, over silly.
I prefer overtired. Not for you. I'm sorry you're overtired. I feel bad that
But
you're
my
overtired.
personality was overtired.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Oh, the tangled webs we weave when we try to deceive. There's a poem. If no one wrote that poem, someone should.
Just did.
It's already written. I recited.
Is it just warm water and
I'm a
Epsom
diva.
salts? We have Epsom salts here.
Epsom salts. I think I did give you. Yeah, I can't even tweezer it. Yeah, I can't. It's beyond even being able to tweezer. Hello, Doneen.
Maybe if you just take.
We're trying to figure out how to get this.
Maybe if you just take
Sliver.
a rubber glove and attach it around your finger.
Pride salve. Oh, I could try that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know my mom used to put mud on my fingers to get stingers out when I was
I don't
a
know
kid.
what kind of salve that is.
I don't know what that is. Yeah. I mean, it'll eventually work out, I'm sure.
I'm gonna look that. I'll write that down.
Yeah, Prid. Of course, I'm reading it Pride because that's how I read things. Work with my hands. Yeah, I have a man that works like that too, but I was throwing wood to get spilled in it.
Termites to eat the splinter.
Get a termite in there.
Guess who wrote that?
Gosh, sure. I would like to just probe and just check out what goes on in your brain, Brad. Yes, definitely bear.
I want to watch Brad's brain.
Write the word bear, and also drop.
Yes.
Pick one another up. You know the story.
I want to watch Brad's brain talk to Craig's brain.
And just be there in there while that conversation's happening.
Yeah, like fly on the wall style. Like I want tickets. I want to have popcorn.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But like the good popcorn that doesn't get stuck in your teeth.
Or my throat. The kernels always get stuck in my throat, as does everything else. Okay, I wanted to see what Kimmy had to say. Oh, what happened? What did I do?
You tapped on it.
I tapped on it. What the hell?
Oh, showed it.
No, I showed it. I don't know. I'm just trying to read something. It's not almighty. The print is small. I can't see it. I'm wearing stupid glasses.
Just trying to read.
I'm just trying to read the comment from Kimmy. Oh, now you may go away again. My ex-husband is in construction. Actually, my future ex-husband is how I used to introduce him. Pantyhose. Shower and wash. Oh, that's actually a good idea. Yeah, no, mine is a construction worker. Hello, Beth. Adventures with Beth is in the house. And Jeanette, hello. Look at you guys sneaking in here. Write the word bear. The word of the day is bear.
If you haven't written that down yet. Oh, the lid to the Parmesan would fit the mason jars.
Are
Like
you
this, the
serious?
ones that curve up like this, I'd presume, and not the straight up ones. Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
that is good to know.
Ooh.
Do you use Parmesan
Hello,
jars?
Ginger. I have Parmesan cheese.
But you use the jars, right? Those jars you shake
Oh,
out.
I think mine are. I don't think I have the glass ones. I think I have the.
No, plastic ones.
I have the plastic ones. Yeah,
That's what they're saying. That fits
lid,
a lot of
I'll
mason
save
jars.
the lid for you. Save me your egg
We,
cartons.
yeah, we have been. We don't eat a lot of eggs.
Yeah.
We buy the chunks of Parmesan and use
The grater.
the zester. I think it's called. It's the smaller one. It's not like
It grates
tiny
the cheese.
grate. Yeah, it grates it small.
It's a cheese
Small
grater. It's a grater for cheese. Yes. And our eggs, we have the 6 chickens. We did have the 7. Unfortunately, one became lunch for the fox, which was very sad. But the man is building a big coop with a run. We already have the other coop and a run. I made them scrambled eggs. I have cottage cheese. They get organic fruits and vegetables, organic raisins, all kinds of bugs, worms, and all that kind of treats that they like. Hi, Carly. All the stuff. So we're into thousands of dollars at this point. We just put the black roof on, metal roof. And so the man said that these eggs, to make it worthwhile, we're going to have to eat about 3 million eggs to balance the cost of what these chickens have cost us. But I love them because they're cute. And being one that's a rooster now, we can make more chickens. Well, not make them. It can happen.
Beth is filling up a pool. I had a very interesting. I haven't been in an actual swimming pool.
I haven't been in one
in
decades.
Yes, I swim in lakes, rivers, things like that, like natural sources. But I haven't been in an actual swimming pool. But I had a interest. It was a good dream, but it was like I even remember I was sitting and my feet were in the pool, and I was sitting on the side, and I had my blackberry tangerine seltzer. That's my favorite.
Her little feet are going back and forth.
They're kicking. She can't see it, but I'm kicking my feet. And I was like, oh, this is weird. I'm like in a pool. Where am I? So it's just interesting that you happen to be. Maybe I was visiting your future.
Speaking of pools, yesterday was the 50-year anniversary of the opening of the movie Jaws.
Ooh.
And the reason I related to pools is because after I saw the movie Jaws, I wouldn't even go in my pool.
I want to do one of the things where they do Jaws on a big screen, but it's a big screen in front of a lake, and you like chill in a lake in a water thing and watch it.
Oh, you could do it up on your pond.
I'm not swimming in my pond.
Go float around.
Have you watched that B movie about the sharks?
I've watched about 72 B movies about sharks. Oh, you're talking about the one I just got?
Yeah, about the trailer park.
So the alien shark was a decenter movie. Like there was more stuff went in that. The trailer park sharks looked like, and I don't mean this in a rude way, but just so you understand, it looked like people in a trailer park actually made it in the trailer park. They lived with their trailer park budget.
Oh, okay.
It was so spectacular, awful. But yeah, I really do wonder how many. It's funny the way you asked that, because my brain the other day was like, how many shark movies have I actually watched? Santa Jaws is a good shark movie. It's a Christmas related movie about a shark that jingles when it gets close. That is, wait for it, in a lake. It's a lake shark. And the whole movie is just something that's like really good at like puns and like one-liners.
Yeah, but that's fun though.
The whole time. That was
Sharks of the Corn. I hope to God that actually is.
It is.
Is it really?
Very interesting movie.
I used to call my kids Children of the Corn. Literally. That was one of my nicknames for my kids. Children of the Corn. Land shark.
I don't know if I've seen Land Shark.
Land Shark sounds so familiar.
I know it's in one of my queue.
Oh hell no! Yeah, I know, right? Children of the Corn. They used to call me Mommy Dearest. Literally.
And you best believe I only have plastic hangers. There's not a single wire hanger in my closet.
No wire hangers. What's that actress? Oh my God, I know her. Betty Davis and come on, folks, help me out here.
Did she have Betty Davis eyes?
No, she played with Betty. Oh my God, Joan Crawford. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Children of the Corn. Yeah. I liked that movie. Joan Crawford, thank you, Bendy Jendy, yes. But yeah, that was Mommy Dearest. Yeah, so I would call the kids Children of the Corn, and they would call me Mommy Dearest.
It's nothing like that behind the scenes.
No.
Foreshadowing.
I was a calm, normal, unexcitable.
Oh, Land Shark
And
is
she
from
was a
SNL.
well-behaved child. Yeah, right.
I was much more decent than I could have been for the
Oh,
type of
I wouldn't have been
person
able
I
to
am.
handle. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to handle if you were
Yeah.
any more. But you were good kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were good.
I just,
kids. You were just being a kid.
Oh,
Faye
Ham is
Dunaway
green.
played. Yes, you're right. That was actually good. That was a good movie, Sandra. I'm not a big Faye Dunaway fan for some reason. Oh, Tracy, thank you so much. Much appreciated.
Oh, we get a song. We're getting a song, everybody.
Oh, song from Brad. Got to figure it out. But yeah, I'm not a big Faye Dunaway fan. Who is she? Wait a minute now. Not Faye Dunaway. Okay, no, I'm thinking of somebody else. Well, who's the one that played Looking for Mr. Goodbar?
This is between you and the comments.
Yeah, Looking for Mr. Goodbar.
I'm out.
Yeah,
My eyes were
who can help me
glazing
out here?
over.
Looking for
like, what's happening?
Yeah, we're talking old movies. Brad is doing Lawrence Welk. Here you go, Beth. Oh, wait a minute. I'm reading Brad's.
Oh man.
Is that
I literally have,
she has them written down for songs.
I'm gonna let
And
other
I
people
know-
have a moment, but my very top,
that
my very top one here
Yeah.
is that band.
What's going on with Granny D? Okay, all right, somebody fill us in. What's going on with Granny D? Zoila,
Right
do you
back.
know? Zoila. Okay. Yep, Yolanda got it. That's one of the. That's a great. I loved that band so much.
I just put you in the basement until you're back.
We put her in the basement.
Basement.
Stick her in the
Yes.
closet. Stick her in the closet. Diane Keaton, thank you, Chandra. Thank you. Yeah, Diane Keaton. I watch a lot of her movies, but for some reason I feel like I don't always like her, and I don't know why. Because I watch a lot of her movies. What was the one she was with? Bette Midler, Diane Keaton, and they were going to Bette Midler's wedding. This is more. I love Bette Midler. A more recent one. I love that song, Brad.
Yeah.
Granny D's insurance problem. Hope she gets her med. Oh my gosh, she's got a Medicaid. Can't get her meds. I'm just so same here. Mark's had that problem trying to get his meds. First Wives Club? Yes, Sandra, you are on
ready
the
to come
ball
back up,
today.
Anna?
Anna's back. Anna Banana.
I just like to make sure.
I love the
I
Chase
found the
waterfall.
kitty.
I have one in my backyard. We love the kitties.
Still-
Yeah, Gus was loving on me all day today. I've got a big red mark from his tongue licking on me. And he nibbles now too. So he's doing the little love
It's
nibble.
funny that you went with this song too. I said that I stick to lakes and rivers for where I
Yes,
swim.
we talked about this beforehand. He's got ESPN. He knew we were talking about. Yeah. You're full of useless information.
It's some of the best info.
That's the best.
Manatees maintain buoyancy by constant cycle of farting.
And I was able to use that quote at the post office.
Yeah, that's
Because they have manatees stamps. And a lady
I
was
have manatee
getting
stamps.
stamps. I bought you some
Thank you. I know.
because of that. And the lady was asking for stamps. And Greg, the postal guy, says, "Would you want this, this, this?" And he said, "Would you like manatees?" And I was standing waiting after her. And I said, "Well, did you know that manatees?"
Maintain buoyancy by constant cycle of farting.
And I said that. And they both looked at me. Greg knows me. She was a little taken aback by the statement, but I don't care.
Nope, I don't want to be on the line.
She's like, "Oh,
Sit right here.
Is that kitty all black?"
Calico.
She's I get the word tortie. That's what she is.
Tortoise.
Tord,
You
yeah.
got it, Torty. Yeah.
I always mix up the tortie with the calico because they're similar
Me too.
depending on like how much color difference they have.
Yeah, it's more, I think,
One time
Oh.
when I went to the vet
calico's
one time,
white.
they were asking and I was like, "Oh, she's calico." And they looked at her and they were like, and I was like, I know what my cat is. Don't worry. Yes, Torty. I said Torty.
Yeah.
This is my cat.
I think
Don't worry.
calico is allegedly, I think calico is 3 colors. Usually a calico cat has some white on it, where torties usually are browns.
I thought calico
Allegedly.
was like the orange ones.
That's a ginger. That's a yellow cat.
Okay. She does have white and brown and black. So maybe she is calico? I don't know.
Is it stripy or patches?
More like patches. She just has like 2 white toes.
Oh, all right. Because I don't know.
I
don't know because I if they have white, I thought that was calico, but I don't know. Oh my gosh, she's cute. Yeah, she's more primarily the tans and browns, like what they would call her a tortie.
Okay.
That's calico with white. Okay, Beth. I'm certainly not an expert in the subject. Zoila.
It's just like 1.5 toes that are white.
Just little twinkle toes. Tinkle toes? What's going on here? Tinkle toes. Tortitude. Yeah, there you go. Tortitude, Nisi. Tortitude. And catitude. And the tortie's got catitude.
Or a little song about one. Here goes.
Yeah, wrote a little song about it. One here goes. She's got catitude. Oh my gosh. So who I would like to know in the chat, because everybody's all over the place in the country, location-wise, milieu. Who is going to be suffering next week with this heat wave that's coming? And do you have air conditioning? Because I'm coming over because I don't have air conditioning. Hello, Amy. Amy Russo's in the house. You have you're going. Your chat went up, but I think Amy was popping in. Thank you. And don't forget your thumbs. Yes. Don't forget your thummies. We always appreciate Louisiana. Oh my goodness. So upset that you didn't get the notification for the live. I don't know why that happens, Amy. Amy, I have your package. I didn't. Oh, for those of you that are waiting, Amy's one. There's some packages I did not get to the post office Friday. I could not get out of the house. And then yesterday I got up at 6 o'clock, but
I had to go to AT&T, but we couldn't.
Yeah,
we couldn't get that together because I had to go to AT&T for this internet thing. So where most of our outings, I'm like, oh, if we go and you can't do it, we can't do it. I was like, no, I actually have to go to this one. I took a different route there and a different route back. So even though going to Bath is a horrible time, I found like a 20-minute nice ride on a country route. A country road.
Did you go by where I used to go? Where you go by the wall, that cliff?
I don't know if I went by the cliff. The way back, I went by the Caboose Motel.
Yeah, that's the cliff.
Okay,
that's how I used to come here.
Yeah,
because when we stayed at the Caboose Hotel when we were building the house,
I just realized I had
don't show her filthy
my slipper on, and I lost my other slipper. It's probably in Craig's slipper that I wore to go get the mail.
Filthy stuff. 98 degrees there next week. Yeah. No, it's supposed to be a huge heat wave. Yeah, say that 10 times. Heat wave coming. 105, and you're in Binghamton. Oh no, that means it's going to be here too, Lisa. Oh my gosh. I don't have AC. I'm gonna just make a lot of ice cubes.
And I have a lot of ice cubes.
Put them in the bathtub and just lay in there. Sounds like a plan. And the poor chicks and all the animals. I worry about all the outdoor things. Country Road, Take Me Home. Oh, I love that song so much, Diane. I am a huge
Brad. I appreciate that you're doing the actual version that has Lisa Lopez's rap in it and not the radio version that skips it. But like they shorten the song with the rap, but only by like 3 lines. So I get to do most of the rap.
She could do that whole song.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, with the whole rap.
Still could.
She would verbatim, which I thought was very impressive. All right, so Jen's Hobby Nook, you're looking at 90s to
speaking of
hundreds.
That
we should have mailed you guys all out fans. But we forgot ours.
Well, you're in lower New York, like lower southern tier or lower city.
Are you in the boroughs, Jen, or are you in the western or we're
'Cause
western
we're
New
western,
York?
but like we're right above the southern tier, right? Or are we part of the southern
No,
tier?
yeah, we are the southern tier.
We're
Yeah,
southern
we're the
tier.
southern tier, and then south of us is the northern tier of Pennsylvania. So we're in the southern tier of New York, and yeah, we're near Rochester and Corning, that area. I'm just curious, Jen, what part of New York you are? So I know Zoila's she's in the Bronx. That's where her daddy come from. My baby's daddy's from the Bronx. So I had to say that. I'm sorry. Well, that was a popular saying back in the day. My baby's daddy. And you are my baby, and he's your daddy.
Yes.
So I'm not I didn't misspeak. Oh, you're about all right, so you're an hour north of Manhattan.
Oh, okay.
So is that more Westchester?
You also don't have to answer her prying questions if you
I
don't
know.
want to. She just gets
So what's your
curious.
address and how much?
What's your favorite window?
Yeah. Do you have pink shoes? No, actually Westchester is I'm totally off because we used to drive through Westchester to get into Manhattan on the Hutch. So that wouldn't be north of Manhattan. I'm just trying to north of, are you like Red Hook, New York? Orange County. I used to live in Orange County, California. But that's not
Different
the same.
place.
Yeah. I don't know. I have to look at a map, Jen. I'm the worst with geography and geometry. You were born in the Bronx, Zariga Avenue, Fowler Avenue, Zariga Avenue, Pelham Parkway, Fiend. Thank you,
Brad.
and thank you for that song because it's ironic that's like literally Brook County.
Nice.
Okay, Broome County. I'm saying Brook. I don't know. I'm reading Broome, saying Brook. My brain is tired. Broome County. I'm gonna look
It's
at
a cool county.
I'm gonna Google you. Right in real
And
time.
Mug gets creepy on the line.
I'm gonna creep you out and Google you. No, I just want to Google Broome County. I'm sorry.
She's also bad at this type of thing. So even if she tried to
don't even
deep
know.
research any of you, she get far.
Just want to see where I can't even spell it.
So speaking of TLC, it's funny that they said that TLC is the top band on this side of my list. I thought something that would be nice, both for us just to have comments and chat, but also I need some band recommendations. So I thought we'd chat some bands.
Let's
that
talk
we like.
music since we're singing.
Or if you guys play instruments and you want to let me know the instruments you play, there's an E at the end. Yep.
Oh, there is an E at the
Yep.
end. Oh, because I keep typing it and trying to remove the E, and it was giving it back to me. It's saying near Binghamton.
Binghamton. Check out chairs.
Yeah, north of Westchester. All right. It's saying, I'm looking it up and it's saying Binghamton, which is one of the top 50 hardest words to say, allegedly, on a list somewhere.
You know, we might
Binghamton.
be able to figure out a meetup for some of the people.
Yeah, because we have some. All right, so it is Bing. All right, because you're 2 hours away from us. Because we're 40 minutes south of Rochester. Oh, the Little River Band. Oh my God, Diane, I haven't heard about them. I haven't thought of them in a long time. Oodles, Vicky. I love your thank you for the refer a friend, Vicky. I love that. I sent a little comment back. Yeah, right? Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah.
I think my dad is watching right now. If you're watching, comment that I sent you, and then I get entered into a thing.
That's right.
Watching. Yes.
Come on, Dad.
So anybody that doesn't already know, if you get anyone either during a live, just make sure we see the comment during the live, because sometimes it goes quickly.
I have my pen here. Oh, Boston.
If you send anyone to the channel to comment on any video or live replay or during live and make sure we see it, I'm new and such sent me, you're going to get entered into that refer a friend.
She's showing it. We're all old here, Diane. Yeah, because I got Vicky and Diane Sass, the two latest ones that I wrote down for a friend.
I told my dad and everyone not to watch, but then he put the link. He put the link into the group chat, the family group chat, and I was like, "No, That's not what I
Oh
said.
my goodness. That's what he did.
Anastasia's dad.
Oh yeah, there.
So-
His name is actually Zoila too, which is really just a
Is
coincidence.
his name Zoila?
Yeah,
Really?
it's just really a coincidence. I didn't even think about that, but yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's interesting. Zoila is
I
the
love
only
you,
Zoila
Zoila.
that That's hysterical. So Zoila's your dad. That's really cool.
No, not.
Zoila, did you know that?
No.
I'm just going
Yeah,
places
that's
here,
true.
guys.
Yeah.
I'm just totally tired and going places. Well, we're gonna put your Anna Banana down. Because he's like, I'm not gonna type in the chat.
They might be on the TV downstairs, which means they have to type with the remote, where you have to go like over.
We put your name in there. Yeah. Yeah, we put your name in there. Yeah, now we can do a meetup. I think so because Kathy lives a little bit north of us. As soon as I can get out of the house without having a panic attack, we're gonna do this. And you guys that are all meeting up know that I have this problem, so it makes it easier for me.
I mean,
that's the key,
right,
is being able to actually leave.
Yeah, being able to actually leave is the good part, but
Yeah.
the hard part.
The hard part.
The hard part, but it's good to get over when you can, if you can. Anybody that wants to like message me their area that's potentially considering this, I will look at a map and see what areas are potential, and then can do a drive or two solo or with Craig to test out some areas.
Yeah, find a place to meet up. Yeah. Because I having a hard time getting out of the house, but it's going.
And if we can find a place that
I've
go to a few times that I know is somewhere that you would feel like that campsite, that's super far away, but I know if you could make it that far, you would be comfortable there. And we would just make Pete give up her bed and let you sleep in her bed while we camp.
Yes. I'll bring an air mattress. I mean, one of the blow up floaties. That works for me. When we go camping, I get one like $5. You get one of those $5 store, the floaty things.
I'm going to be doing another trip to I'm going to be doing another trip to Rhode Island. So,
and also Wegmans, Wegmans just celebrated their anniversary. 25 years, I believe. They literally gave out free cake this past weekend, Saturday. I was going to say something, but you weren't working anyway. Yeah, you know, that kind of person. But yeah, they were giving out free cake. Yeah. Who said that? Who said it? Let them eat cake.
And it means something completely different.
I know this. Wasn't it like Queen Elizabeth? No, it was
close-ish.
It was one of them.
Her first name is Marie.
Oh,
said, let them eat cake.
Marie Antoinette.
You got it. Marie Antoinette. Yes.
Isn't she the one that they say, like, when they were taking her to be unalived, she, like, tripped and then apologized to the guy? Am I making that up?
Oh, I don't know about that. No, I don't know. I might be true.
That's someone I think they're like, she was such a good person that she apologized to the person taking her to be unheaded. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's any better than the actual word.
I know. But no, I don't know. I don't know much about history. Hello, Mimi.
We all agree if you're watching.
Yes, welcome. And if you guys are watching over there from Anna Banana, we love Anna. Thank you for having her and allowing her to be a part of our lives, literally and figuratively. Up, vaping off stage.
Yeah, if you haven't typed bear yet, that is the word of the day.
Yes, and we also have the anybody when you come back, if you leave a comment in the replay, if you don't know that, you write your name down on a piece of paper that's going to get blown out by the overhead lights. So there was 19 First one was Diane Sassafras.
Means we get to Rick roll.
We could Rick roll.
So yeah, I mean, we're about there. You wanna pick
Yeah,
this? And then
let's pick some winners.
Let's do some things.
Then I'll let Anna have a moment to talk with it, and I'll shut myself up. So I'm a chatterbox.
I'll do a giveaway too.
Oh, all right. Now I'll write the giveaways on the back of here. So
17.
number 17 is Barbara Bodine. Oh, wait, somebody new here. Hold on.
I'll just do it.
Yeah, it's up a little minute.
Barbara, up a little minute.
It's up a minute. Barbara Bodine, you don't have to do anything, girlfriend. You just get 10 entries into the monthly appreciation. Let us somebody newbie. Yeah, Tammy. Hello, Tammy, critters. Welcome in, welcome in. Write the word bear, everybody. Hello, Cindy Lou Halicious. Oh, somebody else I seen popping in. Hold on. Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
There's too many people writing bear.
There's
It's hard to keep up when we tell people to type.
Yeah. You have
I'm like, please don't let it be a family member, please.
Oh, if it is, they'll just pay it forward.
Welcome to the new people, but please don't be family.
Do you want to write on this?
I'll use that as my.
Now, am I just pulling one from this? Hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam. I gave you a thumb. I think it was it's just blend in. Darlene, I do believe I said hello to you already.
Or am I doing all?
Well, this is the word of the day.
Hold it. Technical difficulties. Hold, please.
Which we give 10. So we could just use the same word and then do the 5 twos and the other 10. Makes it easier. Just keep writing bear.
So yeah, if you come in and you haven't noticed, you can keep writing bear.
And so this pen writes nice. I'm stealing it.
All my pens.
Yep,
all my pens.
I love a pen that
I forgot to
flowy. I love one that like just flows so nicely. Oh, we crochet and chill, Cassie.
With some tickets for fam.
I got to get on your channel and drop your drop. I got to catch up on your videos too, girlfriend. I got to catch up on a lot of y'all videos.
Mama G's taking a little time for herself, mental health, doing your thing, eating chickens.
And I'm not pushing, man. When I can, I will. Ginger.
Hey.
I had a cousin named Ginger. I love that name. And the next winner is dun, 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 Sally Kindness.
Kindness matters.
And Sally, I'll be mailing out your skirt. Like I said, I didn't go to the post office. I'll get there hopefully Monday.
That was like the reading rainbow. Kindness matters.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
And one more for our 5. Each of you don't have to do anything. That was bad English. You get 2 entries, and then the next person will get 10 entries. Angela Wright. Angela. Now this next person gets 10 entries. You all get 2, which works out nice. Oh, the first one. Wait a minute. I messed up. That's all right. Linda Fisk. You get 10 entries. Because I think I messed up in a respect that I wrote crochet and chill, got the word of the day. All right, hold on. Right, Linda Fisk. Hold. All right, I forgot because I wrote it down, but then I put it in the wrong line. All right, so pick one more for 2 entries. Because I put Cassie's under in-house instead of word of the day. Because we usually change the word. But it's just giveaways, we're just giving you entries. So this is 2 entries. This is Oodles Vicky. You get it, girl. Vicky.
That's all our entries.
All right, so that's all those. And then did you want to pick somebody?
Do we want to do a new word for like the in-house so that people that want it?
Yeah,
because I was going to do something from in there too.
Okay, all right. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a new word This way, if you want entries in the monthly appreciation, we're going to change the word so everybody gets another complete ability, because this cancels the winners out. So now you could have won entries and you might also win a physical prize. So we just like to do that because we can. It's our channel. So there's that. There we go.
Okay, so the word is banana in honor of Mama G always calls
Banana.
So the word is banana. So start typing that.
If I talked
Can I
about you
show-
earlier, did you hear me?
Can
Yeah,
I
if you
show
wanna
what I'm
show-
gonna?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's
Let me see if
going
I can
to
make-
be.
That's never worked when I do this. All right, hold on. Let me just make you back up here again. I don't know how to make that one work. All right, we'll try it again some other time.
I know.
It's going to be a smaller version of this, but it's a little dinosaur.
Can I enter?
You sure can.
Oh my gosh.
And you can choose what color. This is made with
Ooh.
I know it's Burnett blanket something. Probably something baby related, but the one I'll make will be in Premier fruit. It starts with an F.
Fleece.
Um,
Fleece.
no,
Hi, sugar. Honey, honey. I know.
Premier. What is it called?
Premier bendable yarn.
Bendable doesn't
Yes.
start with an F.
Oh,
Bendable
Parfait
yarn.
Chunky. It's Parfait
Parfait.
Chunky. So, and
Okay.
that's more of a 5 instead of a 6. So it'll be a little bit smaller.
I may have some of that kind of yarns that I don't use. That if you make the animals, I was gonna make because Mommy makes the water balloons with that yarn. I was gonna make water balloons to have her give it the
Oh.
shot, but I can. Just remind me. I'll write it down.
Okay. Yeah. Also, I have Zoila one bag from me
Yes.
last Wednesday or last Saturday. I do have that. I had to find one that I had already made because I have been getting rid of a lot of yarn that's not like blanket yarn for like amigurumi. I've been getting rid of like regular yarns, so I don't have much, and I did not want to make a purse with blanket yarn, so
All right.
it's kind of, and it was like a smaller zipper bag, so I put a hat with it too, but I haven't
nice.
sent it out, but that will be coming for Zoila.
Yeah, I think people understand. A lot of us have a hard time getting out of the house, and some post office. Our post office is great. Some post offices are very busy and hard to find a parking spot.
Yeah, our post office. We love everyone at our post office. Every single person that works there.
Yeah,
it's always a nice time and a calming time when we're there, and it's still difficult to get to sometimes.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I think when you enter stuff from us, if it takes a minute. Hello, Deborah. Write the word banana. Anna's offering a amigurumi, and it's adorable.
And then we're going to do some.
I even entered.
Do we want to do this one and then a new word for these?
So the same word. Yeah, because this is giveaway. This is physical.
Yeah, so we'll do the physical.
So yeah, I just like to when we're doing the entries.
Have those. I like having those.
That's separate because this way now everybody has another refreshed chance.
National Smoothie Day.
Yes, I did see that National Smoothie. We have no place around here that makes smoothies. I mean, I miss the city.
I love the color and stitch on that.
That's real pretty.
Nice. This hat.
Oh my gosh. You do beautiful work.
Thank you. This was the first time I've done a zipper, so it's not perfect, but I think it's okay.
Probably. it's probably perfectly fine, and you see the flaws, no one else will.
Yeah, and it's not lined, so. But
Yeah.
I'm not good with sewing.
You know what I did
Like,
one time at the dollar store? I bought a bunch of the pencil, like for back to school kids, were the pencil
Mhm.
bags, and they
Yeah.
were shiny like material with a zipper. And I
Oh, and then
just
crochet around it.
around it and then
Yeah.
hand sewed the zipper part because I didn't feel like doing the whole lining thing. I didn't have the time.
Yeah.
What did I
That
do?
makes
Yeah,
sense.
I don't know what you did there. I wonder if one of these folded over would fit. That would fit
Yeah,
an envelope.
I buried that. Buried that. I mailed that. Where did I try to say the word mailed and the word buried? So
I
there's
don't mean to laugh
definitely
at your brain thing, but sometimes it's
yeah, no,
hard to say funny
it
ones.
makes me laugh because I'm like, really? That came out of my mouth? That's why it's scary when we go live because you never know. It's up to you. All right.
Because I'm going to get more when I do the next order.
Yeah.
So we're also, while we're having everyone type banana, going to be doing. I just don't.
I just don't have the time to mail it to you.
This is not ironed on vinyl. This is infusible ink.
Yes.
So it's actually infused into it. But on
Mhm.
things like this, it lasts a long time because you're not like washing this on the t-shirt. It still lasted a while. But on the t-shirts, when I do them, because you wash them more often, they start to fade a little bit more.
Right, Lisa? Isn't that great? I just don't have the time.
So we'll have the, I don't know if you want to note that.
I'll note this.
So
Hi,
I just don't
Rudy.
have the. Rudy here. Hi, Rudy.
Hi, Rudy. Oops, excuse me.
518 over here. And type banana if you haven't yet. Oh, there you go. Perfect.
Good job, Rudy.
518 here too.
Okay. Feel free to type banana and also your time that you have at your place currently.
Yeah.
518 here too. It's crazy. Crazy how that works.
Yeah. That's why we always say
driving
so
through
far.
time zones. Yeah. Driving through time zones is a weird thing. Because you're like, I just drove into an hour.
Can you imagine
Fast.
living at that
Where you had to
time
drive through a
zone?
time zone to get to work? Is that what you were going to say?
Yeah, like, and then like,
I didn't mean to steal your sentence.
Or
you're weird. Like I remember my
those-
friends lived in a country in the line. You know, it was like weird. They had to pay like a toll, or what do you call it when you pay extra money to call toll call,
Oh, yeah.
just to call the people across the street. So it's just a holler out the window. But that's weird if you were living in one time zone and working another. Go ahead, hon.
Aren't there's like those little spaces where they don't do like the time change? That would be confusing for me.
Oh yeah, because then it's okay at some part, and then I wish they would just stop.
Yeah,
it,
and then
you know,
if you
the
drive
whole reason
anywhere.
behind it. Yeah, the whole reason they started it doesn't exist anymore. There's no, it's just.
Yeah, we're no longer saving lamp oil. We're wasting electricity.
Yeah, Jessica Johnson.
We will also be giving 2 Pride notebooks away.
Oh, it's Pride Month.
And I say notebooks, technically they're sketchbooks because they don't have lines in them, but I prefer the ones without the lines.
Books. Pocket doodle books.
Perfect.
I wrote it down without being told. Pocket doodle books. Oh, it's 420, Arrow Lover. Just saying.
Oh.
Nope. All right, let's see how many people we got.
My dad was just in California.
I hope they don't change either. Go ahead.
He was like texting us at like 3 a.m, and we're like, what are
Oh, wow.
because they're 3 hours.
When he was 60?
No, for him it was midnight. For us it was 3.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was asking Sharon, because she's in a whole nother time zone. All right.
We seem to be holding at 44, but I like to let a few bananas go.
Yeah. Drop a few more bananas.
I like to
slip on them.
Yeah, I usually count at least like 10 or so after I don't see it jump up. And if it doesn't jump up from then, I think we're good. But oh no, we went up one more.
Dear Lordy.
Yeah, I think if 2 people type in, the comment comes in at the same time, it cancels one of them out.
Yeah. takes a minute.
So that's why when we do this, we always let people write it multiple times, which, as we are transparently always saying, helps content creators out.
It does, and it only counts one. So if
We're
someone
at 48, so
if someone wrote it 50 times and you wrote it once, like I wrote it once, if it picked mine up, it picked mine up. Writing it more doesn't give you more chances, but it does help us as content creators.
Oh, we're definitely jumping up. Yeah, and this is for a custom dino from Anastasia.
I'm gonna put my name again just because I only did it once. I want that.
If you win my things, I'm stealing them from you and giving them to someone else. Yeah, yours are gonna get paid for it. I'll make you whatever you want. Yours are getting paid for it.
Yeah, I'm Mama G Hugs, just in case you didn't know that.
Watermelon.
Sometimes I just enter for Zoila. I'm like, if I win, I'll just give it to Zoila.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I've done that too. Where I in my head there was one. Oh, I remember what it was. Dee was giving away that beautiful. She had made this beautiful poncho-y type thing, and MDL was in the chat, and he was saying, "Oh, how much he loved it," and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And I literally, this happens often. That I'll enter, but if I win, I already know who I'm gonna give it to and pay it forward to. And I entered knowing that if I did win, I was gonna send it to Michael, and Michael ended up winning it. Bandana. Close, Brad. Love you, Brad.
That was a good one.
That's my granddaughter.
All right, so now we're at 60. We jumped up a few times there real quick.
Yeah. Well, I think we should pull.
Yeah, I think we're ready to start pulling.
We're getting sick of writing banana.
Nah. All right.
All right. So this is
for Dino.
I might win. Oh, Mary Mayhem won. Good job, Mary. Congratulations.
Yay.
So definitely get
color. Pick a color. Any color.
I can't see the chat, so you have to watch
except for orange. I think orange is the only color I don't have. Well, I have like baby orange, like
a pastel-y.
Yeah, is it sherbet or I don't know that word. It's kind of that
sherbet.
Yeah.
Sherbet. Hook and Tina. Hook and Tracy. No, what am I doing? I'm saying, never mind. Just let me be.
Blue.
Mommy's tired.
I'm writing it properly. All right, so you get the notions pouch.
I've got blue.
And Mary said blue?
Okay. Yep.
Because we can't see the chat now. This is for 2 notebooks. Cynthia.
Notebooks.
Cynthia. All right.
Congratulations,
everybody. Yeah, we do. Sometimes we do physical and house prizes. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Almond Joys have them.
Yeah, moms don't.
Yeah.
Just saying. Allegedly.
Allegedly, mounds don't.
Allegedly, they don't.
I'm also tired. So
yeah, we're both. Yeah.
So
I'm just so.
Is Diana
Cynthia
D
Bailey?
here?
I don't know. Just email.
No. Okay.
I did not see her. She might be lurking, but I
don't recall seeing a comment.
If she's lurking, thank you. Thank you for the package.
Oh, thank you, Linda. And happy birthday. It's almost Zach's birthday. Everybody wish Zach a happy birthday. And Linda, thank you so much. Very much appreciated. And if you won, just shoot an email to one of the emails with your address you would like this sent.
If you send it to this one, I can contact all of the parties involved.
Yeah. Mandala.
Nice.
Yeah. I got it on Temu for like $3 probably.
Oh, I love the colors.
Oh my gosh.
Obviously.
I've got an order for Temu. I haven't been buying from them, and I don't buy from them too much, but you're old. Don't even go there with me. That's 65.
I think it's been since like before Christmas. So yeah, quite a few months
Also,
since
I was asking Dee about it because with the tariff, I wasn't sure. Bye, Kimmy. You have a great weekend. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, so now's a perfect time. Anybody has anything going on their channel? Are you trying to reach a certain goal and you'd like to announce the goal and then drop your drops?
Yeah.
Definitely use the comment section. Even even on the Facebook page, if you're on Facebook, I don't mind if you go on there with stuff you have for sale. You just have to be.
No, they don't.
You just have to be cautious. So saying available,
I don't think
items is totally cool. If you say this is for sale for this amount of money, sometimes Facebook doesn't like that.
Yeah.
But I really don't care. Use the Facebook group for that. Animal memes. We can just have a fun time there.
Frizzy just dropped a tutorial for a floppy cat, and I'm definitely gonna make it.
Oh, awesome!
So,
I
saw that and I was like, I'm making that.
I'm actually doing a little amigurumi. I was working on making the bees with the little like 2.5 crochet hook. Bye, Mateo. Thank you so much, and have a great weekend.
Bye, Mateo.
And
also hi.
I couldn't finish it because I can't find the eyes, the safety eyes. I didn't feel like I might have to just embroider them on, I guess. I want to finish those two bumblebees. One for Mars wanted a pride one.
Oh yeah.
And then he wanted one for a friend, but I'm doing the tiny like she did, like Frizzy did with the adorable frog. It's such tiny stitches. I don't know how you get old, your eyes, you know.
I made this with the
I was just going to remind you about that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cute.
And
so cute.
It's with the little African flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are and you could read patterns.
And I'm making another one of these, but smaller. But this is
wow. I love that. I think you showed that before. Did I see that before, or am I just dreaming about it? Because that's amazing. I don't know how to attach those things.
Yeah, I usually do like a slip stitch with just the outside loop only on each side. So you put them front sides together and then slip stitch the outside loops together. Yeah.
That's how I put a lot of sweaters together.
Yeah.
All right, because I have the blanket the friendship blanket that I want to put together, and they're literally sitting right there that I look at when I open my eyes, and I'm just like because I have placement. I don't know. It's weird.
I was going through all of my yarn, figuring out what I'm trying to sell. And then I was finding so many whips, like too many. Like I have, and most of them are things that I started when I first started crocheting. So it's like not stuff that I can sell and stuff that was like just for me, but I don't have time to finish the stuff that was just for me and also make stuff to sell. So it's like I just have a ton of whips. Thank you all.
Yeah, actually, in the chat, I'm curious as to do you have an idea of how many whips you have? I'm curious how many whips people have.
I'm excited about this conversation for other reasons.
Oh, I was going to say, because I'm not joking.
Yeah, let's talk about whips.
There's I know I have over 20 of them. I know there's over 20. So there's 3 Sophie's universes, or I call them Sophie's choices. And then I've got all kinds of I start new stuff all the time. Square safety eyes, Paula. Ooh, that's a cool concept. Going back to work. You have a good day, Zach. And happy birthday.
What I've been doing is with the safety eyes, the ones that come with like the glitter circle that you put in it. I use the back of the glitter part and I'll use like metallic colored pen and color it.
Oh, that's
that
a
way,
good
or
idea.
whatever color you want. Or I've been thinking about using like nail polish to kind of make whatever colors you want. So yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
I
idea.
have a question. Y'all keep talking about this safety eye. What makes it a safety eye?
It has that backing on it. They call them safety eyes because it's got the plastic front with the little knobbins, and then you put it in, and then you put this rubber thing. But I don't think they're that safe.
So it's something that's supposed to
Yeah.
help them not be able to
Pull
pull it out.
and eat.
But don't they have
This-
the eyes that have where it goes
this
through?
part-
Wouldn't that be more of the safety?
Well, it does. It goes through the stitch.
This
And then
goes
you
on
have
the
a-
front, and then
Oh.
this goes. And some people
whips,
will
wow.
melt them together, just like lighter, just to kind of melt them.
Oh,
But even that is, I
That's
wouldn't give to a kid because
or
you-
even
if they-
that glue too.
yeah, and they eventually, if they are sucking on it long enough, they can pull it
Exactly.
through. So
Yeah.
So
most-
basically, if you're making, I was going to say, basically, if you're making things, you should use safety eyes for adults like me that have Drex and many other wonderful amigurumis. But if you're making it for babies, you should just crochet
Just-
something.
yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they don't
Embroidery,
recognize
yeah.
that it doesn't look the same as much like
Yeah.
an eye.
yeah, like
Okay.
I have
Yeah.
this
'Cause
guy.
that's what yeah. Oh.
I just crocheted that. Yeah, because I
I love him.
most of my stuff that I make, I crochet the eyes. It's like just recently I've started doing the safety eyes because I'm like at festivals
I'm
I don't
always-
know who they're buying it for, if they're gonna give it to a kid.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
But
I
I've
think
been
that's smart
thinking,
because
like
if you are selling it. Yeah.
yeah, and I'm thinking like things that are like clearly just to sit, I think I can put safety eyes on because it's like there aren't really going to be kids playing with them. So,
Right.
but
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
because to be fair, like if people that
Hi,
don't
Mars.
know about children, Mars is in the house.
Mars, this is Anna. This is Anastasia.
Yeah,
That's
you
who
can
you're seeing.
actually see Anna Banana. But you figure somebody
my
that
gosh.
buys something for a child with whatever may not understand that the safety eyes can come off and they're
Right.
buying it as a gift for a child. So I just it's
Yeah.
probably smart
Yeah.
if you're doing that, just sew the eyes on. Yeah.
yeah,
But on Mars, I was just talking about I was working on your bumblebees, but then I got a sliver, so now I can't crochet till that comes out. But I was gonna put safety eyes, but I think I'm just gonna sew the eyes on. Yeah.
the first time
And Mars,
I ever
Mars
watched
did his-
the first time I ever watched your channel, Mars was on that live.
oh cool.
So I thought
the
he was
makeup
part
one.
of the channel. And then the next few times
Yeah.
I was like, where's Mars? Like, they're missing part of that.
I know. He's in Brooklyn. He's hanging out in Brooklyn now.
He's part of the channel when
Yeah.
he can be.
Yeah.
And we love it.
Yeah, he just performed up in Ithaca and sent me the video and looking fabulous and sounding awesome. Good job.
You're
Large tackle eyes
fun
full of
size.
eyes, Diane. Wow, that's smart. I have things in case I lose all kinds of stuff because I have too much stuff. I really need to downsize.
Sewing machine.
Yeah, I lost a sewing machine for almost 3 years because I don't know where I put it. And it was-
Marie Chavez called it. She's
She
like,
knew
it's
exactly
yeah,
where it was.
where she called that being. It was exactly there.
I had done a tour of the messy yarn room, the supply room, and she remembers seeing it right by the window. And then I pushed a tote in front of it, and then I just never moved the tote. So I need someone to come and I need like the hoarders people to come and help me.
Googlies.
The googly eyes. Oh, I love googly eyes.
I love anything googlies.
Yeah, she has googly eyes on her cabinets,
Mhm.
on everything. There's googly eyes.
I have adhesive googly eyes in my shop drawer at work, just in case if I need to re-googly eye the trash can or something.
Mars has a Bowie cover song he's putting out soon. Oh my God, we're all Bowie
Ooh.
fans. Well, most of us are. Speaking of music, David Bowie is one of my favorites. I saw him on Broadway play the Elephant Man, and that was fabulous. But yeah, David Bowie. I had a mouse named Rebel from his song, and when I was like 14 in high school, thereabouts.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying really hard, but there's enough time left for me to I'm gonna take a urination station break because I feel like I'm not talking enough because like
Oh, you're preoccupied with having to pee.
yeah.
Okay. Urination
station break.
Ziggy Stardust, you got it. Let me put this down because we don't need to write anything because we're all good. When we go from here, we do a D rate, as you all know. But I just want to throw that out there. So Anna, you know how to read patterns and stuff?
I do, yes.
Kitty cat.
Yeah. You want to say hi?
Yeah, I don't. I still haven't learned. I have to learn how to read patterns. I have Bridget's spinning machine. I would love that one, right? Not a Gus lover like mine. Oh, the Lamberins, Ginger. I just watched it today. Love that.
I wanna learn how to spin, but that would be a whole other set of things to buy. And I don't have.
I have all the stuff. Yeah.
I don't have the room, and I don't have the money, so I need to not get into that.
I have all the stuff. I have the spinner. My wood spinner got sold, which that's fine. But I have bags of fiber that I used to dye to make dreads, and I can dye my own fiber. It's all BFL, blue face luster, and there's some silks, and I got some nice fibers that's undyed sitting there in bags. So, and I bought a couple Rolex braids of stuff because Katie's been yarnified was showing, and I was like, oh, I have to have it. Oh, you finally came in the house. She's been lounging around outside. Look at it. And now Gus is home by himself, and I'm feeling bad. I'm feeling catless.
Look.
Have one of my hearts. Hi, Polly. Look at you, got a kitty cat on there. You have a friend.
Polly's like, you have me on the thing again. I hate this. I don't want people seeing me. She hates the camera.
Yeah, she really does. Even when I have my camera on my phone and I put it facing towards her, we get the nasty look.
Polly, everyone just loves you.
I know.
I am in North Carolina. I'm in Waxhaw.
I didn't know you were in North Carolina. You know where Elizabeth City is? Okay, that's why I used to shop, Elizabeth City. East Coast near Kitty Hawk, Outer Banks. I lived in Edenton.
I don't know.
Edenton, North Carolina. And it's near Elizabeth City, which is about probably an hour south of Virginia Beach.
Okay.
So it was East Coast.
I'm as west as you can get, I think, on North Carolina. Well, no.
Oh,
I'm like on the border between North and South Carolina. So my dad actually works in South Carolina and lives here. So, but my sister used to live at the beach on Myrtle Beach. So.
Oh, Myrtle Beach. We've been there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to live near Outer Banks, kind of more near Kitty Hawk.
Matthews is really close. I feel like Mint Hill is far, but Matthews is close. And that might not make sense. And Huntersville, I think, is a couple hours away. Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, Polly is just staring at us right now because someone hasn't given her her treat.
Yeah. The grandmother didn't. I'm gonna excuse myself, not for a urination break, however we say that. I'm going to give a Polly treat.
Yeah, she was just like,
because I'm getting
nasty.
I feel like there's a college in Piedmont that I possibly have been to a party at. And I think some crazy things happened there. I feel like, how far is Piedmont? Because I feel like I met an ex at a party there.
20-30 minutes. Oh, that's to Huntsville. Huntersville.
Oh, okay.
Oh man,
Oh,
we might have to do a down south meetup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was in Chapel Hill. Mike built the man that lives in my house sometimes built a couple houses in Chapel Hill.
Chapel Hill.
Yeah, near the
Yeah.
Duke University and North Carolina University. The other one's called.
Yeah. So,
I'm stretching my legs, guys.
Mama G's stretching her legs. We're chatting locations. I think we went through all of our thingies. We never actually looked at this.
Oh yeah, this is just weird. Yeah, things you wrote. Thank you, Mars.
Thank
Love
you.
These glasses are bothering me because they're. Ow! Almost pulled my ears off. So I'm thinking of getting a tattoo of rainbow stripes on my ear.
I like it.
What do you think,
That's
guys?
cool.
Next
Yes.
tattoo. And but I don't have like cool earlobes. You know, they're skinny earlobes because like everything else on me is skinny. And I might have to go up on the top part. But I thought that'd be cool to have just the rainbow stripes
That'd be cool.
on my or maybe on the lobe part. Because I know I don't wear earrings.
You're getting
anymore.
closer to your face. I'm just pointing
I'm
that out.
getting very close to my face.
I'm just pointing out.
Oh
If
my
you
God.
get closer to your face. I'm doing one on my face.
Right here. I told her she can't get a face tattoo till I'm
Holly's so
buried.
salty right
I gave her a whole bunch of
now.
cookies.
I'm sorry I put you on the face. Sorry. They think you're beautiful.
Do what makes me happy. Thank you, Heidi.
Mona
Don't tell her
literally
that, 'cause
will
I'm
not
very-
eat treats. Like I
Snatched
have
on
bought
top.
her treats before and she will not eat them. Like I bought
Oh.
2 different kinds of treats that are very similar shaped to her dry food. And I slipped 2 of them in her dry food thinking maybe she would accidentally eat one and like it. And then when it's like an automatic feeder, and once it got to the bottom, there were literally 2 treats left. She ate everything
Oh,
around
no.
it and left the 2 treats. I was like, you are
Aw.
such a brat. Like, I'm trying to spoil you.
Did
Let
you
me
try
spoil
the
you.
soft stuff?
The what?
Fayetteville, I've been there. The soft ones. The soft.
Yeah,
There's
I
some that she
tried.
gets as chubs or something.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
tube
my cat doesn't
things.
like it. The sprays does.
She doesn't trust it. She doesn't trust anything.
Yeah.
She's like, this is a trick. Why do you want me to eat
444.
this?
That's interesting. Does she eat people food?
No,
Churro.
she's not
churro.
even. She's not
Thank you,
even
Diana.
interested. Like I let her sniff my food because she's just like wants to see what it is, but doesn't want to eat it.
So Rudy wants me to compare a bull and a cow. Rudy, I believe allegedly a bull is a male cow and a cow is a female cow. I don't know if that makes sense. But that's how I would define those.
Yeah.
Hi, Space Cadet. It's good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're talking face tattoos.
Yeah, but the ear is close to the face, Diane.
Yeah.
So I feel like if
Yeah.
she can go to her ear, I can creep in a little. If she
I
can
know.
go to her ear, I should be able to creep in a little.
You know
I'm
what?
not talking about like the
Teardrop.
teardrop that I think would be hilarious that I will get
Be
when I'm old.
gangster.
Like I will get when I'm
They are
when I'm-
both smelly. You're
Like-
right. They really are. We have cows and bulls around here, Rudy, and boy, some stagnant,
Where
warm
are
days
they?
when we drive by the dairy farms, it's stinky.
My
And then if
dad
you're
grew up.
stuck behind,
Sorry.
yeah, right, Diane.
Oh.
No, Rusty.
My dad grew up on a farm in Nebraska, so I've been there many a time. It's a great smell.
Some of it is. No teardrops.
No, it's gonna be pizza. It's not gonna be a
91
teardrop. It's gonna be a
thumbs.
slice of pizza.
Oh
Well, it's
my
not a
God.
teardrop, it's a slice of pizza.
So like, Thanks.
50th birthday. Can I get a teardrop pizza on my 50th birthday?
How old are you?
I'm going to be 40 this year.
You're going to be.
Everybody
yeah?
just learned a secret. I'm going to be 40.
Yeah, November 15th is her 40th birthday. Just saying. And it's amazing because I'm not even 40 yet. So how would that work out? I'm younger than my kids. My goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it's hot. I'm sweating.
It is warm. It is warm. I'm surprised my hair's been down the whole time.
Oh my gosh, Mimi. Yeah. There's a beautiful girl. Hi, Nova. It's good to see you. I didn't send your mail out yet, hon. There's a beautiful girl that had all the black done on her eye, and she had all these face tattoos. And I just, my math, I know. I'm really bad. I don't know numbers. I don't know. So I can give you discounts off of like percentages of things. So it doesn't make any sense. Oh, you're going to be 70 on November 20th, Kathy. All right. Maybe we'll get together for a birthday party.
Not to be confused with Rosemary's Baby.
Boss Man is 16th. Oh, I wrote that. Yeah.
Well,
I didn't write that. Yeah. Oh, that without even touching that. Mark says she's gonna send you saggy tatas. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have those yet.
So they're doing their thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't asked. I haven't gone there. Mine have been saggy since day one because I never wear the brasiers. Oh, more bra commercials, guys.
Do you wear a tit sling? Or
yes.
Do you wear a brassiere?
Oliver tit sling. I thought it was Oliver.
Tit sling. Look it up.
I'm Googling it.
Okay, everyone here, you know the song we're talking about, Otto Titsling, Inventor, or is it Oliver Titsling, Inventor?
It makes sense to be Otto because he was German.
You know, what's it? Right. That's from Beaches?
Yes, from
That's from Beaches.
So Bette Midler.
Bette Midler singing in Beaches. It's Otto Titsling. Yeah, enjoy the bra ads, especially because we keep saying it. So
yeah.
Oh, we got an 11:13. Be creative crafts. Got the November babies. 5 more thumbs to 100.
5 more.
If we get to 100, I'll give something away. We got 10 minutes.
Oh, it's Otto Titsling.
Never wins.
1985, Otto Titsling.
My birthday.
Yeah, look at that. How the universe just
11/17. Oh, we got so many birthdays in the same time.
I know, right? Not mine.
Valentine's, am I right?
What Valentine's? That's near my birthday.
It's not why I'm here.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I exist.
Well, no, actually, no, you were all right. Not to get too personal, but to get personal, I know. All right.
Don't get our channel shut off.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be careful how I word this, guys.
Fear off screen.
Rusty was my 25th birthday present. The gift that keeps on taking.
That tracks.
On my 25th birthday is when I conceived this terror. We got 100 thumbs, Mommy. Did we hit 100 thumbs, guys?
Want to grab another one of those things?
Oh my goodness! Because we're going to the post office Monday, hopefully, allegedly.
All right.
Let's do 100 thummies. "100 thummies." What am I singing everything today? Sometimes I just feel singy.
Thank you, Mark.
Right, type thumb.
Sometimes I just feel singy, so just deal with it.
Just deal with it.
All right.
It's what's up for 100 thumbs.
104. Oh, you guys rock.
Type thumb.
Type thumb and just deal with it. Uh-oh, what is it? I got a few birthday gifts just like, oh, you did? Yeah. I know, right?
Thank you, Janice.
Thank you, Janice. I know the moment I conceived her was my birthday.
It's not creepy, no.
Well,
I'm joking.
We went out to dinner and had a couple cocktails, and that kind of stuff sometimes happens. I mean, unfortunately,
the rest doesn't need to be said out loud.
Well,
the good thing is
eat over this.
there's so many things that we could talk about, like Japan.
You're talking about Japan. That's
But there's this platform. There's so many funny stories that are just a little bit iffy with YouTube that would be funny, and we have to really control it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. No. But yeah, but YouTube, I would be a little leery on saying that. All right, so 100 thumbs is a notions pouch.
We're at 51.
Just deal with it.
Just deal with it.
Wait a minute, did we give the just deal with it already?
No, we gave this one.
Oh, I just don't have the time.
Yeah. Similar vibes. Similar
I know.
vibes. Just deal with it.
Oh,
I just don't have the time.
Yeah.
It's a full sentence.
And then you gotta feed the OCDs, another one that we have. But yeah, really. And I was just thinking about it, like just deal with it. But then when you get older, you just feel that way. It's
All right, we're at 55.
so right thumb. Right thumbsy. Oh, there you go. Hello, Marco Licious. Actually, I don't need to fold these because we're gonna put them in.
We're gonna put them inside.
in my bag, and I'll bring them home and
I can help you with that this weekend.
yeah. Well, if we go
Don't
Monday,
worry
we'll
about
go to the post office Monday. Everything else is bagged, and I just need to put the labels on them. Marco Licious is in the house. Everybody say hi to Marco Licious.
Marcolicious.
And then we're gonna do a D raid in a few minutes,
All right, we're at 58.
right? Because it's Saturday.
Yep. All right, we still got a couple. We'll give a couple more thumbs, but I think we're good. Did everyone get their thumbs in?
Thumb us, baby.
Thumb my mommy.
That was bad.
Yeah, it's worse with mommy.
The way she said mommy just took it to a whole nother disgusting level. Sorry, guys.
Draw there.
Just gonna draw. Just ignore
We apologize about
If
that.
If we say we're tired in the beginning of the
So
live, you should
look at that, Lisa.
anyone.
Lisa in the Cult Jam. Lisa, shoot us an email with your address, all that information. Just deal with it. No notion pouch, whatever. The more information you give us, the easier it is for us to do our thingy.
And this is always the email.
Yeah,
If you don't know, I will make sure this. I might not respond from this email if it's supposed to go to Mama G. I'll send it to her and tell her.
Yeah,
but this is always.
And then
a
I
good
won't
email.
respond either.
Or if she doesn't respond, resend it. I'll figure it out.
I'll be like, I don't know how to respond because I can't. I have responded, but I responded back to her because she sent the email and forwarded it. So I responded and sent it back to her, thinking I was responding to the person.
The amount of times I've just copied and pasted her response that she sent me and just emailed it over.
Yeah.
But this email will make sure it gets somewhere. And if it doesn't,
Misha, you're the bomb, girlfriend. I got to get over to you too. I haven't been watching a lot of videos. I apologize, but I'll be there. I will be there. I'm singing everything. Sing song. Well, it's funny because we were talking about bands. All right, I want everybody.
What, Aaron? What?
Question. We got 5 minutes. Question. What's the first album or CD, depending on your age, that you purchased? I want to know. I want to know.
Mine
I wasn't
would be-
here in 66.
Mine would be mine would be
Everybody
a
type
CD, Hillary Duff CD. But
No, okay.
the most listened to would be a Sheryl Crow cassette tape from that we listened to in my dad's
I
truck.
love Sheryl Crow's voice.
She's
Barbara
my
Bread
favorite.
was one of my favorite albums.
The first one I
haven't
considered mine was when I shared everything that my brother ever got, thinking it was my gift as well. And he got Beastie Boys' License to Ill on vinyl. So that's what I consider my
Nice.
first.
The Easter Bunny.
Wasn't that
We had a
good?
cool Easter Bunny. Mr. Postman in a 45. Yeah, well, I'm not including. I had some 45s, but they were gifted to me. Kiss. Oh my gosh. Fleetwood Mac. Oh, one of my faves.
Aaron just
Say 66 for Rudy.
66. I wasn't here in 66. But I
I
drove
was here.
But hey, Rudy, I wasn't here
Yeah.
in 66, but my friend Petey and I
Oh,
just
exactly.
drove through New York and Connecticut to get to Rhode Island to visit my
On
friend.
Route 66.
And one of the routes I took was Route 66.
Yep.
So I got to
There you
actually
go.
experience Route
And
66.
the last live, we kept getting 66 entries.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of 66 lately. That's interesting that you said 66.
Also, Brad kept saying Aaron says WTF, and Aaron
Yeah.
said Brad is being a Brad.
Brad's being a Brad. Pink Floyd.
Oh, do we call him Braddy Brad? Is that your nickname?
Braddy Brad. You just got
Are you Braddy Brad?
Braddy Brad.
Are you Braddy Brad for life now?
My first record album was Stairway to Heaven, Led Zeppelin. And my first CD, I hate to admit this, because I know I'm going to say their name wrong, because I've said it incorrectly so many times. Hootie Blows Fish.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
He goes, yeah, Hootie and the Blowfish.
Rusty, Rudy, she stole my paper.
I stole the paper. I had,
but we only have minutes left.
Yeah, there's only a few minutes on. We're going to go over to D. We're doing a Black Cat raid to D's house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but my first record album that I purchased with my money was Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin.
So I want to say
Tom Waits. Oh my God. No, I waited in line for Tom Waits and had a pre-order that. That's the first one I waited in line and pre-ordered.
So we have minutes left. So I do want to touch on something quick.
Very quickly.
We did get a lot of new members. Anyone that became a new member, you have a really good opportunity to go back and watch. That's a Black Hat raid. Go back and watch some of our old member videos and write "Enter Me" on them so that you can get entered into the Enter Me giveaway. And yes, I want to do a special thanks. Thank you, Anna, for coming on and being part of the live with us today.
Thank you
for being a part of our lives.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Thank
I love
you so
Who Blows
much.
Fish. No, it was a great album. Snap Wrench, how are you? Nirvana. Oh my gosh, right? I love Nirvana. I had the same birthday as Kurt Cobain. Yes, February 20th. I'm a little older. Just a little. Just a tad. Well, he's not aging anymore, so you can go there. Valid. Yeah, I'm very.
Anywho,
yeah.
I feel like we're close to the end here. So
yeah, I'm close to the end.
I love you all.
Good
Remember, everyone here, you matter. You're wonderful. Be who you are. Be true. Be you. You're wonderful. That was my old email tagline. Like that was my sign off for my old emails. So wake up each day knowing that you matter in this world. This world is better with you here.
Yes.
And this community right here would really be sad if you left it. So don't. Because we love you.
Yeah. Keep hanging out with us.
Always.
Keep being here.
My email is always open, even though right now it's only attached to my phone and now not attached to my laptop. Long story, internet problems. But yes, we love you all. Thank you all.
Diana D, thank you for the package. Thank you.
Oh, Diana, I didn't see. Yes, I didn't see Diana sneak in here. Hello, Diana.
I could have just messaged you, but thank you. I just don't have the
she's
time.
here. We like to chat with everybody. This is hanging out. All the time. I know so many people say that. I love that people say that. It's so nice because you can feel sassy when you say, I just don't have the time. Yeah.
And it's true because your time belongs to you.
With it.
Your time belongs to you. Never forget it.
Take good care of everyone. Yes, everybody take good care. Have a wonderful weekend. See you at D's. And hey, guys, we'll see you Wednesday if we can. If you can make it over to the Zen Den. Otherwise, stay in the air conditioning. Go to the malls. Do whatever you got to do to get through this heat wave that's coming, man. So be safe and be cool. Of course, I'm always cool.
And remember, ta-tas for now.